Hi, this is Kat Carasello. These are Journey Circles, and I want to give you a quick demonstration of how to use Collage in the Round with Journey Circles cards. Journey Circles come with 5 different card types. You can use one or you can use them all. They are flexible, interchangeable, and wonderful templates to create decks with, to use in mapping process, to combine with art journaling, with other forms or modalities of expressive arts. And they are particularly useful for creative mapping processes, for journey work, combining with really evocative ways to expand your awareness of your own stories and develop a language that includes art, symbol, and metaphor. So creating on the round can be a little bit different. These are 6-inch cards. The spiral path cards are the largest circle in Journey Circles kit. And you just turn them over and you create right over the logo. And I think one of the really important things to remember is you may find a single image that is so evocative and so important that you want to have it in your deck. So if you find an image that is important to you, then by all means, create a card. And it's as simple as finding that image, understanding why it matters to you, how it's part of your story, how it's important. Maybe it's a totem animal. Maybe it's a part of a dream, a really important dream that feels significant. So any way that you want to, have this elephant, this particular sky, then you can absolutely just have a single image and create a card for that. So in the Journey Circles, these are quite thick. They are significant. They have very specific symbols on each card type. So what's really important is to cover over the logo and still have this symbol so that as you build the cards in your process, you have certain stories and certain types of cards or a whole set of cards that are spiral path cards. And then you have another whole set of cards, perhaps, that are compass cards. And what will be interesting is to see how the sizes, the shapes, the stories align with one another in different ways. So there's your spiral path card, that beautiful elephant. And that, again, it might be all you wanted, but what if you decide, I need this chrysanthemum to come in and sort of float above like the sun? That actually feels really important to me. And even all those grasses in there. There's some energy here, and this doesn't feel like the right direction. You will find that you have a certain style. You'll have a certain way of placing images. Again, the idea of layering and changing, altering images, you don't ever quite know what you're going to create when you're in the creative process, and you certainly don't know what it's going to mean. So the stories are going to come, and there's going to be some mystery. You're not necessarily going to know everything about what this means to you, but you can feel inside when it's right, when it's complete, or when it is waiting for the next layer, something else. Again, the edges, you just cut around the circle, and there's enough of a lip that the scissors just go right around. And then again, you have this fantastic card. So we ended up using 2 images. Here's another one. I'm just going to go ahead and tear this because one of the other ways that I think it's really important, let's use a key card for this, is to recognize that images are telling stories. They are telling their stories, and they are telling our stories. So when you find something that makes sense to you, then it's important to bring those images into relationship with you. So your creative space is actually a mirror that you're looking into that's reflecting back something that's already inside of you. It may be conscious or unconscious. It may be known or unknown. But you can feel and start to work with what's surfacing and what feels important. So again, you just want to play. And of course, you may want to cut. You may have a very different style of wanting to work with images, but it's an experiment to some degree. You want to go ahead and just be allowing yourself to cut and not overthink. If you find yourself overthinking, I like to suggest close your eyes, let everything drop to the surface of the table, and breathe yourself down into your belly. All of that overthinking energy can filter down into your belly, and we create best from our belly. Our belly brain actually knows a lot about the intuitive creative. So how this energy, how this image evolves and what it has to say is part of the process. And then as it combines and comes into relationship with another image, you can start to see how they might be interconnected, how one image might have something to share with another. And in this case, they're 2 different sizes. So not only does the proximity of the image matter, but also the size of the image may matter, may hold some very, very specific meaning for you. So enjoy this process and start to expand your language of the creative using Journey Circles. Thank you.